what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Stand to attention, I come to mention. Now we're gonna take you in a different direction. That's the way we rock and make them move them body. We got those over there asking for selfies. This time I got to say no. Don't try to pull down my bandana. Can't let you ruin my shoe. Then I hear them say, turn around, shoot it. Turn around, shoot it. Shoot it, turn around, shoot it. Now turn around. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that. Just give me that, give me that. Just give me that. I don't care what you got, just give me that. Just give me that.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Play action. It's Penix. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense here, an early 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Drew Tranquill. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's Pacheco. And he will dive into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Penix. That'll be caught by McLeod.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Samaje Perine. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Avery Williams on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That's complete to McLeod. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Penix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28. Man in motion is Brown. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Brown. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. Mahomes now on 2nd down. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming. Here's Mahomes. This caught, and he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Ray McLeod gonna bring it out. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Let's go now.
Pitts is the man in motion. Again, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Come on, set, go.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. On second down, Penix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks.
Tell me what you want and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm not giving up, come on, we got nothing left to lose. I've been here from the start, you know I'm not going anywhere. I don't give it, tell me what you want, you can get it. Tied up, bad vibes, bad luck, been swinging like a boomerang. Dried up, all talk, no bite, now we're coming like a hurricane. Pull a curtain back, everybody wants to get some. A surprise attack, you and me together coming at you like a hurricane. Tell me what you want right now. Ooh, let everybody talk right now. So tell me what you want.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running a counter, Stevenson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete, it's Bourne. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And it's incomplete, and that's him bringing up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to throw for it with May. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. From the gun, it's May. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
1st down throw from Goff. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running it with David Montgomery. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Goff back to throw. Escapes the pocket.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Hey, kill! Two for one.
Gibbs only manages one on the play, so that sets up 4th and goal from the 3.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing 4th down play.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They'll go for it. Goff. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a positive result on that effort. He's down near the enemy 40 before going out.
Sometimes our eyes up here in this booth can deceive us, because when he started racing down that sideline, I thought he was gone. In a lot of cases, he is. But let's give some credit to the effort of that special teams unit right there defensively. Getting in the way of that touchdown now, their defense needs that same type of muscle, that same type of effort, because they're going to be defending a very short field.
Back to the air, it's May. Hauled in by Bourne. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England first down. To the air yet again, May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This throw is caught. Touchdown, New England. So the Patriots leaving the offense out there. Look at this. They want 2 more here. He's throwing for it. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Goff on 1st and 10. St. Brown there to bring it in. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st down, it's Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackled by Keon White there.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Goff now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. Scooped up by the Patriots. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, whether they recover that one or not, either way, they were turning the ball over there. But no doubt, probably stings a little bit extra fumbling it away instead of just being stopped short.
It sure does, because look at the defense. Look at what you just gave them momentum-wise. Not just the ball, but the spirit of those guys, knowing, yeah, they not only stuff you, they can rip that ball away from you, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. He's on the move. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Chased out to his right. He'll get this to Henry. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to get it with the option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Oh, but we've got a flag on the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Shotgun snap here to Goff. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Trying to force one through there. And that sets up 2nd and 5. He'll throw it. Uh-oh, it's loose. Live ball inside the end zone. And he gets to it in the end zone. This is going to be a touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Well, Brock, barring a touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Greg Reynolds to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off play action. Goff. It's taken in by Williams. And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he pushed deep into enemy territory with that, down inside the 25. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They go play action with Goff. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Jelani Tabai picks it off. And the Patriots have it on the edge of their own goal line. They're at the 3. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On the move, headed right. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings him fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Hard to do better than that. A 66-yard punt. And the Lions will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw from Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we're through 3 here. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
15. Lions 13.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on first down. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. A give to Gibbs. Runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Here's the pistol snap to May. Risky throw. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick 6.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down, so it's...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Lions take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Lions push the lead up to 12. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
To the air on 1st down, May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. Will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now within 1 score in the 4th. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots trim the deficit down to 5.
Patriots 22.
Still some time left, most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And no luck, the Lions there to recover. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. One of the tight ends motioning left. Another one for Gibbs. Room to run inside the 20. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's Gibbs on the carry. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Running it with Gibbs. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's a 4-yard run. Wow, it leaves him just a yard short on 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Complete over the middle. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.